you finished a project last month and have no idea where the next project is coming from, this is for you. You rely on referrals, follow up manually, stay up late putting quotes together, and still wondering, why is my revenue so unpredictable? Here's the truth that most firm owners never hear. The problem isn't your work, it's not the market or the lack of demand, because there's people searching for your services every single day. It's your lack of infrastructure. You've been trained to chase leads when in reality, you should be building an acquisition system that attracts dream clients, converts them, nurtures them, and compounds your growth. Homeowners today are not asking for referrals. They're online searching for the most suitable firm to help them with their project. And the firms are showing up at the top. They're the ones that build a system that makes sure that they're the first ones that the homeowners find. My name is Don Banduenga, and I'm the creator of the Design and Build Growth Engine, a design and build growth infrastructure that is built exclusively for design, build, and remodeling firms. The turning point for me happened during a conversation that I had with the cabinet maker, and one of the best ones that I've ever seen. And I remember during our call, he told me something that I would never forget till this day. He told me that even though I do great work, I can't get people to pay me what this is worth. He'll be booked for a month, finish a job, and have no idea where the next project is coming from. He had the skill, the reputation, the portfolio, but none of it was reflecting to the pipeline he knew he deserved. He had no infrastructure attracting the right homeowners and no way of converting them fast before a competitor did. So I started speaking with more firm owners, reviewing their pipelines, their quoting systems, their follow-up processes, and their quoting systems. And what I found was a massive gap. Agencies were selling leads, but nobody, and I mean nobody, was giving these firms the system that they needed. I decided to take it a step further and started studying how the top 1% of design and build firms are staying booked 6 months to a year in advance. And what I found was not magic. They simply just figured out something most people have not. They built an acquisition system that allowed them to stop chasing leads and start attracting the right homeowners that they want to work with. I reverse engineered exactly what they're doing differently and turned it into a growth operating system that any design and build firm or remodeling firm can leverage. This is not a growth hack or another agency retainer. It's a repeatable system that turns unpredictable referrals into consistent qualified project demand and gives the owner their time back. And the result? 8 to 12 qualified consultations per week, 35 to 45% close rate, and 6 to 8 projects per month. And the reason why these metrics are so high is because these firms are getting leads that already trust them. Before I show you the system and how it works, I need to show you why everything you tried in the past didn't work. It's not your fault. You were just given the wrong tools. Here's what most experts tell firm owners and why it keeps them stuck. They say just run ads, which sounds pretty simple, right? Spend money and get projects. But here's actually what happens. You launch the ads, but then the cost per lead go up, right? Leads start coming in, but nobody's there to respond to them fast enough because you might be at a job, right? Or even be able to respond 24/7. So homeowners go ghost because your response takes hours or even days, right? By that time, they already moved into the next person. So you end up spending more money on ads and still wondering, where did all the good opportunities go? That's not growth. That's gambling. And other times they say just hire an agency. So you hand over your marketing to someone else, they run ads, but they don't fix your follow-up, and they don't build you a system that creates a self-reinforcing growth loop, which forces you to have to spend more money on ads. And the moment you start paying them, they take everything with them, and you are left to start right back at zero with nothing to show for. Some firm owners say, oh, referrals are going to take care of it. And referrals feel safe, right? Until the month that they slow down. And the moment they slow down, your entire business slows down with them. Referrals is not a real growth strategy. It's not something consistent that you can rely on if you want to scale. If you want to scale, you need to be leveraged. And that is exactly what we are here to fix. Firms using these systems are not smarter than you or working harder than you. They just stopped doing the one thing that was slowing down their growth and keeping them stuck. And I'm about to show you exactly what that is. What's working right now is not just better ads, and it's not just a big marketing budget. It's a complete growth infrastructure that gets attention, converts that attention into conversations, and those conversations into booked consultations. It's the design and build growth engine that is built from the playbook that the top firms are using to dominate their local market, packaged into a growth operating system that you can build once and leverage forever. And each stage of this growth engine feeds onto the next, creating that self-reinforcing growth loop that grows stronger over time, right? Without requiring you to manually chase every single opportunity. And here's how it works. So before we build anything, we activate your old lead database of old inquiries, past clients, and leads that reached out once but went cold. AI qualifies them automatically and turns them into booked consultations. All right. So you see real results before we even launch the ads. We build the momentum first and then we scale. So the next stage, this is a very important stage because this is about attention and brand visibility. Essentially, how we can show up in front of the right homeowners who are constantly searching for our expertise. We communicate your unique philosophy, your process, the real transformation behind every single project, right? And then we leverage that to build an online presence that communicates your value proposition so you stop competing on price, start attracting homeowners who value design and craftsmanship, right? This is what will separate you from everyone else online that's sounding the same. At this stage, we fix your broken discovery phase with AI, right? AI responds to every inquiry within 60 seconds, pre-qualifying budget, scope, and time automatically. Okay? And on top of that, be able to handle objections, generate pre-quotes, and book consultations directly into your calendar, which means no more chasing, no more ghosting, and no more spending your evenings following up manually. Just your calendar full of homeowners who are ready to move forward. On the last stage, we turn every completed project into growth assets. Okay? After every project closes, AI reaches out automatically to collect reviews, testimonials, and referrals, right? Every single project feeds onto the next one, and every happy client becomes a growth asset that you can leverage in your marketing. Automated review collection after every close, testimonials that is fed back into your marketing, and referrals that is captured and nurtured systematically. And this is how the top firms are eliminating the feast or famine cycles permanently. And together, these stages create a self-reinforcing growth loop, a system that creates its own demand. So, if this sounds like the system your firm has been missing, here's exactly what to do next. Book your free implementation call, and within 15 to 20 minutes, you will see exactly where your pipeline is making opportunities right now, right? You're going to understand how this system works inside of your specific local market. You're going to get a clear picture and a realistic project flow that your firm can handle. And you're going to find out whether you qualify to work with us or not. There's not going to be no pitch on this call. This call is about getting clarity. Clarity on how you can scale. So either if you decide to work with us or not, you're going to know exactly what you need to do next. We run a limited number of these walkthroughs every single week, and that is to protect the implementation quality of this growth system. The window to be the first firm in your area with this system is open now, but it's not going to stay open forever. So book your call below, and I will see you on a call. Peace.